All right, we're going to be working on color mixing with painting for the next few days, and each of you is going to get this color mixing worksheet. You're going to put your name and your class hour number on it so that it doesn't get mixed up with anyone else's, and then you are going to use paint to make this color wheel, do some examples of color schemes, and do your tints and shades value scale. So I will start with our color wheel. The first thing you're going to do is you are going to fill in our primary colors, which of course are red, yellow, and blue. I suggest you use a small brush because you want to make sure that you do a really good job. And these are not very big spaces, so if you get one of the big huge brushes, you're going to have trouble keeping it nice and neat. This is going to be, once you've completed this and gotten my approval, you'll be checking this off on our class chart, and this is going to be yours to keep to use as reference when you're doing your final painting, so that you can remember how to mix everything and the different colors that are available for you to use. Now that my primary colors are put down, I can start mixing my secondary and tertiary colors. So I'm going to start by making purple. So I'm going to take some blue, and I'm going to make a good amount of purple because I'm going to need some extra. So there's a good chunk of blue. I'm going to rinse my brush out. Notice I'm rinsing my brush out in between every color so that I don't pollute my colors here. I don't want these ones to get messed up. I want them to stay really nice and pure. So I'm going to get about the same amount of red, and then we're going to mix it together. And some paints, when you make purple, it turns out kind of dark and you have to add a little bit of white. This paint makes a really nice purple. So I'm going to go ahead and fill that one in. So now I have my purple, and I want to make my red purple and my blue purple. So I'm going to take a little bit of this purple, and I'm going to put it in my center here. And I'm going to take a little bit of blue, and I'm going to mix that together. And this is how I'm going to get my blue purple. I'm going to make sure it's nice, definitely a different shade from my purple. Now I can stick it on my color wheel. And you can see that that is a different purple from our main purple. It's just slightly more blue. Now I want to make red purple. So again, I'm going to take a little bit of my purple, stick it in the middle, and then I'm going to take a little bit of my red and mix them together. And now I've got this nice red purple, and I can put it right here. I'm going to go ahead and finish filling out this color wheel in the same way. Okay, so now I've got my color wheel, and I want to work on my color schemes at the bottom. I've got all my colors mixed up, so I definitely want to try and get this all done and on relatively the same day. Of course, I can remix colors if I need to. So I want to start with complementary. So remember, complementary is from opposite sides of the color wheel. So let's start with something simple. Let's start with red and green. And you're going to choose your own color scheme ideas. You're not going to copy me. You're going to do something different. So if I see that everyone's done red and green at the beginning, I know you've done something wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and choose my other complementaries. All right, so I have my complementaries chosen. Now I'm going to do my analogous. And remember, analogous colors are colors that are next to each other on the color wheel. So I might do blue, purple, blue, and blue, green. I could do red, red, purple, and purple, etc. Okay, now I'm going to do my triadic color schemes. Triadic color schemes make a triangle on the color wheel. So orange, green, and purple are triadic. Red, orange, yellow, green, and blue, purple are triadic. Red, yellow, and blue are triadic. So I'm going to go ahead and do my triadic color schemes. Okay, and I finished the top part of the worksheet.